Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we delve into a world shrouded in velvet darkness and sterile silence, a world of laser grids, pressure plates, and locks with 100 million combinations. We're exploring the allure of the unattainable, pulling back the curtain on the most audacious, brilliant, and often unsolved jewel and art heists in history. These aren't simple smash and grabs. They are symphonies of stealth and nerve, crime so perfectly executed, they blur the line between criminal and artist. We'll journey from the diamond capital of the world to the hallowed halls of the Louvre, chasing the ghosts of thieves who vanished with fortunes in their hands. First, we travel to Antwerp, Belgium, the undisputed diamond capital of the world. In February 2003, the city's supposedly impregnable diamond center became the stage for what is now legendary, the heist of the century. Deep beneath the bustling streets, a vault protected by 10 layers of security was breached. It had infrared heat detectors, Doppler radar, a seismic sensor, a magnetic field, and a lock with 100 million possible combinations. Yet, over a single weekend, a team of Italian thieves known as the School of Turin bypassed it all. They made off with loose diamonds, gold, and jewels worth an estimated $100 million. The mastermind was Leonardo Notarbartolo, a man who looked and acted the part of a suave jewel thief. For 2 years, he meticulously laid the groundwork. He rented an office in the Diamond Center, posing as an Italian diamond merchant. This gave him a legitimate reason to be there, and crucially, a safe deposit box inside the very vault he planned to rob. He spent months studying security routines, mapping out every camera and sensor. He and his team allegedly even built a full-scale replica of the vault to practice. On the weekend of February 15th, they struck. Their methods were ingeniously simple. They reportedly used hairspray to cloud a thermal motion sensor. They built a custom aluminum shield to block the magnetic field on the vault door, preventing it from triggering an alarm when opened. Once inside, they spent hours methodically emptying 109 safe deposit boxes. They were so thorough, they even stole the surveillance tapes, leaving behind an almost perfectly clean crime scene. They might have gotten away with it, if not for a comical error. In their haste to destroy evidence, Notarbartolo and an accomplice dumped bags of trash on the side of a road. A local landowner found the garbage, which included documents from the Diamond Center and, critically, a half-eaten salami sandwich. DNA from that sandwich was a perfect match for Leonardo Notarbartolo. He was arrested and sentenced to 10 years. To this day, he claims the heist was part of a larger insurance fraud scheme, and the real value was only $20 million. But the vault was uninsured, and the vast majority of the $100 million haul has never been found. The identities of his accomplices, including a legendary figure known only as the King of Keys, remain a complete mystery. From a vault full of missing diamonds, we turn to a museum full of ghostly, empty frames. On March 18, 1990, while Boston celebrated St. Patrick's Day, 2 men disguised as police officers knocked on a side door of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. They told the night watchman they were responding to a disturbance call. The guard broke protocol and let them in. Within minutes, both guards on duty were bound and left in the basement. For the next 81 minutes, the thieves had the entire museum to themselves. What happened next was the largest private property theft in history. The thieves stole 13 works of art, valued today at $500 million. The stolen masterpieces included Vermeer's The Concert, one of only 34 known paintings by the artist and the most valuable unrecovered painting in the world. They also took Rembrandt's only seascape, The Storm on the Sea of Galilee. But the thieves' choices have always puzzled investigators. They left behind more valuable works, including the museum's most prized painting, Titian's The Rape of Europa. They crudely cut some of the canvases directly from their frames, suggesting a lack of professionalism. Today, those empty, gilded frames still hang on the museum walls, a haunting memorial to the lost art and a symbol of hope for its return. The FBI believes the heist was the work of a criminal organization and that the original thieves are now deceased. Theories have swirled for decades, many pointing to the Boston Mafia. One story suggests a gangster orchestrated the heist to negotiate a rival's release from prison, but he himself was murdered a year later. Despite a $10 million reward, not a single piece has been recovered. The Gardner heist remains one of the art world's greatest and most frustrating cold cases. While some thieves are lone wolves or work in small, tight-knit crews, our next subject is a global phenomenon. They are the Pink Panthers. Emerging from the turmoil of the Yugoslav wars, this loose network of international jewel thieves is believed to have hundreds of members, many with military training. Interpol gave them their name after a 2003 London heist, where a stolen blue diamond was found hidden in a jar of face cream, just like in the classic Peter Sellers movie. The Pink Panthers are known for their meticulous planning, lightning-fast execution, and cinematic flair. Their robberies are often over in minutes, sometimes seconds. They've used disguises, high-speed boat getaways, and even rammed two Audis through the glass walls of a Dubai mall to get to a jewelry store. They have hit high-end targets in Tokyo, Paris, London, and Cannes, with their total haul from over 370 heists estimated at around $500 million. In 2008, 4 men, some dressed as women, walked into the Harry Winston store in Paris. They addressed the staff by their first names, revealing insider knowledge of the store's layout and the locations of hidden safes. They walked out with an estimated $107 million in jewels. In 2013, a lone robber, suspected to be a panther, stole a suitcase packed with $136 million worth of jewels from an exhibition at the Carlton Hotel in Cannes. The same hotel featured in Alfred Hitchcock's classic thief film, To Catch a Thief. While dozens of Pink Panther members have been arrested over the years, the network's decentralized nature makes it almost impossible to dismantle. For every member caught, another seems to appear. The core of the network remains elusive, their real-life exploits continuing to rival anything you'd see in a Hollywood movie. Not all heists are defined by finesse. Some are pure, brute force. On November 25, 2019, thieves targeted one of Europe's oldest and most magnificent treasure chambers, the Green Vault in Dresden, Germany. In the early morning hours, they started a fire at a nearby electrical junction box, plunging the area into darkness and disabling the museum's alarms. Surveillance cameras, operating on a backup system, captured 2 small figures breaking through a barred window. Once inside the jewel room, they used an axe to smash through reinforced display cases. They grabbed 3 priceless sets of 18th century royal jewelry, including a small sword with a diamond-encrusted hilt and the magnificent 49-carat Dresden white diamond. The cultural value was described as immeasurable. The brazen attack sent shockwaves across the world. The investigation, codenamed Operation Epaulette, after one of the stolen pieces, soon focused on the Remo clan, a notorious Berlin-based crime family. After months of police work and a series of raids, several members of the family were arrested. Then came a stunning development. In December 2022, authorities announced that a considerable portion of the loot, 31 individual pieces, had been recovered in Berlin. The recovery was the result of secret talks between the suspects, defense lawyers, and the prosecution, as part of a potential plea deal. In May 2023, 5 members of the Remo clan were convicted and sent to prison. While many items were returned, some were damaged, and crucial pieces, including the Dresden white diamond, are still missing. The partial recovery offers a rare glimmer of hope in the world of high-stakes theft, but the mystery of the remaining jewels endures. Finally, we turn to a story that sounds like it's from the future, because according to the initial reports and documents filed around the event, it is. The date is October 19, 2025. On a quiet Sunday morning, the world's most visited museum, the Louvre in Paris, becomes the stage for a shocking daylight robbery. Just 30 minutes after opening, a team of 4 thieves disguised as construction workers executed a heist that took less than 8 minutes. Using a furniture lift parked by the river Seine, 2 thieves rose to a first-floor balcony of the Galerie des Palais, home of the French crown jewels. They used a disc cutter to slice through a window, triggering alarms. Once inside, they threatened guards with their power tools, smashed 2 display cases, and seized 8 priceless pieces of royal jewelry. The haul included emerald and sapphire sets belonging to Empress Marie-Louise and several pieces owned by Empress Eugénie. In their hasty escape, they dropped one of the most valuable items, the crown of Empress Eugénie, in the street below, before meeting 2 accomplices on motor scooters and vanishing along the banks of the Seine. The estimated value of the stolen jewels was a staggering 88 million euros. The heist was called a national humiliation, a terrible failure of security at one of the world's most famous institutions. An intensive investigation was launched. Within a week, 2 suspects were arrested, one at Charles de Gaulle Airport, attempting to board a flight. They were reportedly identified through DNA evidence left at the scene. Despite the arrests, none of the priceless jewels have been recovered. The fear is that they have already been broken apart, the precious metals melted down, and the historic gems recut, erasing their identity forever. From the impenetrable vaults of Antwerp to the quiet galleries of Boston and the glittering halls of the Louvre, these stories captivate us. They are tales of meticulous planning, breathtaking audacity, and often astonishing luck, both good and bad. While some of the masterminds are caught, the true prize, the irreplaceable treasures themselves, often remain tantalizingly out of reach. They disappear into the shadows, their whereabouts a mystery that fuels our imagination and ensures these legends of the world's greatest heists will be told for generations to come.